Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. And today we're going to have a discussion because apparently my subscribers are a little bit more visual learners than hearing me talk about things in person. So I had someone say to me, I need to put down the bong and zoom out on the graph because Pokemon has outperformed Silver. And my point is, I am not here saying Pokemon is a bad investment, okay? I'm not here to say it was not one of the greatest investments you could have made, okay? I know it is. I own a lot of it, okay? I know. But I'm here to show you how expensive not pivoting is, okay? And what it cost you this year. I'm not talking about 2023. I'm not talking about 2021. I'm not talking about 2022, folks. I'm talking about right now, as of today, if you were bullish on Pokemon, what it actually costed you, okay? So hypothetically, let's say the year is 2025. This is an Evolving Skies. We'll say this is an Evolving Skies booster box. I don't feel like digging mine out of storage. So anyway, in 2025, your box was worth $2,500. So if you sold at the tops and bought silver, you got roughly 100 ounces. I mean, it was $25 an ounce. So you got this entire bar in 2025 for your Pokemon, okay, for your Evolving Skies booster box. Now, we're going to fast forward to this year, 2026. Take the same box over here to 2026. Let's see how good it did this year. It now gets you 28 ounces of silver. So instead of a 100-ounce bar, you get a 10-ounce bar, and you get 10 ounces here, 8 ounces here. So if you cashed out, and this is all I'm saying, is if you cashed out in 2025 like a smart investor, and I didn't do this either, so I mean, I'm just as pissed as you are. I still kept my Evolving Skies because I was dumb and bullish. It actually lost value because it's not even 2,500 anymore. It's really like 22. So you didn't even gain money from the 2025 to 2026 transition. But what you did do was you lost big in silver. Like, that's my point. I'm not here saying that silver was a better investment than Evolving Skies, okay? Like, that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is describing when to sell at the tops and take your profits and put them into something else. And in Pokemon right now, that same Evolving Skies booster box, to be worth the same as this 100-ounce bar, would be $8,000. So Evolving in 2026, to have compared to Silver's growth this year, should be $8,000 a booster box. And Evolving Skies is just simply not $8,000 for a booster box. That's the point of this video, is saying, yes, you made money, okay? Like, I'm not denying if you bought Evolving Skies at $125 a box that you did not make money, because you surely did. You surely made the right choice. But you made the wrong choice to not sell it last year. That's the point of this video. And turn it into real money. Okay? That's the main point I'm making. And as this trend goes on, next year, we could see that same Evolving Skies booster box only go for just this 10-ounce bar. Okay? That's the point I'm making, is you can't compare everything in cash. You have to compare it in silver and gold, or you're missing the whole point of why you're investing, okay? Because you have to consider what your options were. And my point is, your option was, in 2025, to sell your Evolving Skies at the $2,500 point. You bought it for, like, let's say even $600. You made good money, and then put it into silver, and you got a 100-ounce bar. Now, apply this with anything that you own. A house, a car, it's the exact same thing. You've lost money in silver terms. And like I said, I'm not here saying that Pokemon might not recover. I'm actually here saying that Pokemon should see a boom in cash value because the prices are actually too cheap right now. Like $200 for an Evolving Skies booster box, unless if it crashes, is actually too cheap. That it really should be, realistically, just to keep up with the inflation of silver, it should be a $8,000 booster box. So, and that's just keeping up with the silver growth of this year. So that's my point. Anyone that's saying I'm wrong, you see the visual proof in front of you. Like, let me know if you would rather have this 100-ounce silver bar today or an Evolving Skies booster box. Please let me know in the comments what you would prefer. Obviously, I think if we could all go back, we would have sold our Evolving Skies booster boxes, bought 100 ounces of silver, and then in 2026, bought our Evolving Skies back for 28 ounces and pocketed the difference. That's the point of this video, okay? Is that nothing skyrockets for eternity. And you have to realize when one trend has topped off that you need to get into the next one. And unfortunately for me and a lot of my subscribers, we completely missed this trend. Okay? That's the whole point of this video, to show it in a visualization. I'm not zooming in on a chart saying that but like my whole point of the video is saying that Evolving Skies and most of Pokemon has not grown a lot this year. From 2025 to 2026, it has not grown and kept up with inflation. Now, 2023 to 2024, yes, it has outperformed everything and done extremely well. But if you didn't pivot into silver, you missed out on massive gains holding your Pokemon. This is the whole point of my video. And we actually are starting to see this in Team Up. There apparently was a Team Up booster box that sold for 18 grand. And it is reflecting I don't know how, like if it was a real sale or what, but it is reflecting that it should be more money than $10,000 because it doesn't buy as much silver now. So that's why we might see Team Up run to 18 grand and stay there, is because that 18 grand buys a lot less silver. Okay? Like, if silver goes up, the value of the money goes down. You have to start looking at it that way, or you're missing the whole point of why you're investing. You're investing to grow your silver stack, not to collect Pokemon. Okay? Like, you can't look at it that way. You can't look at holding Pokemon. I mean, you can if you want to collect it. But if you're here strictly for investing and making money, you cannot get attached. Okay? I know it's hard to do, but you have to realize when something has went up too much and it's probably time to cash. And right now, I wouldn't even say to sell your Evolving Skies because you already missed the pivot. Now, evolving from 2026 to 2027 should go up to like 4 or 5 grand, theoretically. Okay? Just to keep up with it not buying as much silver. That's the whole point of this video. Hopefully it clears up what I'm trying to tell people, that you should have sold all of your Pokemon in 2025 and bought silver. And then you could have bought it back way cheaper. Okay? Like, that's the whole point of this video. You sell in 2025, you get your 100-ounce bar, and then now, if you want your Evolving Skies box back, you just buy it for 28 ounces of silver. And you just pocketed 70 free ounces of silver, dude. Okay? Like, that's the whole point of this video. You lost, if you held any Pokemon product across the board that was $2,000 or $2,500 into 2026, you lost 70 ounces of silver. Okay? Like, do we all see what I'm trying to say? I'm not saying Pokemon has not outperformed silver. It did years ago, but it did not do it this year, is what I'm specifically saying. So if I'm talking about this year, I am zooming in on the chart of saying from this year to 2026, or from last year to 2026, there were no gains across the board and slight losses. And if you compare it in silver terms, there were massive losses. So that's the point of this video. Hopefully it clears up what I'm saying when you visually see the difference of what you could have gotten and what you can get today. Okay? Like, if that cleared this up for you guys, hopefully it did. Don't get too attached to your shit because it is Pokemon. It can only go up so much, so fast until it kind of dwindles out. And like I said, I'm not saying to sell your stuff because it should go up just because the value of cash has went down. So right now, anything at its current prices is actually a deal. Like an Evolving Skies booster box for $2,200, even $2,500 is a really good deal compared in value terms because it should be like $6,000 in 2026 just to keep up with silver's growth. So that's the point I'm making in this video, is saying you should have known when to pivot. And if you did not pivot, you actually financially got destroyed because you could have bought all your investments back a lot cheaper. So that's the point of this video. Hopefully it educates a few of you that think I'm fucking stupid to the truth. And it hurts. It's upsetting. And it sucks because I have $100,000 in Pokemon that I should have sold in 2025. You know what I mean? I'm right with you. We should have sold in 2025, bought silver, and then bought any of our collection we wanted back in 2026. It's as simple as that. It's very simple math, folks. You can't compare everything in dollars. You have to compare it to resources like gold and silver. If you're not comparing your investments to gold and silver, you're missing the big picture. It's like taking real money out of the equation and you're valuing your stuff in fiat. It's just not the same thing. And like I said, I'm not saying Pokemon could not come back and kick ass this year. It should, because it hasn't moved at all this year. But I'm just saying you should have sold last year. Like, if anyone thinks I'm like crazy in this video, go ahead. If you think I'm high, have at it. But there's no denying the size of the stacks that you could have sold for. Okay? Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hopefully you took something away from this video. If you didn't, I don't even know what to tell you. Hope you enjoyed it. We're out.